Hi, my name's Liz Nedden. Today I'm going through our school exam from 2019 for Level 2 Probability, and we're going to look first of all at question 1A. So here is our question. Blake is making toast and the weight of each slice of bread in the bag is normally distributed. There's our first big hint. Normally distributed. It's got a mean of 33 grams and a standard deviation of 4 grams. Okay, so before I even go and do anything else, I'm going to draw myself a very little quick diagram, and in the middle there I'm going to put my mean of 33 grams and my standard deviation of 4 grams. Okay, so now I'll look at the question. Calculate the proportion of slices of bread that weigh between 33 and 35 grams. Okay, well I know that across the bottom here, this is my x-axis. Alright, so in terms of numbers, I've got my 33 right there in the middle. Okay, so 0 is going to be down there somewhere. Alright, so that means if I need to add the value of 35 to it, then I'm going to put that somewhere above that value. So there's 35, and I want between it, so I'm going to shade in this area between 33 and 35. So that's what I want to find. So there's two ways that I'm going to show you how to do this. One of them is going to use the graphics calculator, and then I'll show you the second method, which is using the tables. So let's start by having a look at our graphics calculator method. So here I have my graphics calculator, and the first thing I want to do is go into stats mode, S-T-A-T. So I'm going to go across, use my little arrow key, go across and press execute to go into that mode. Now across the bottom of my screen there's a number of different options there, and there's one option here for distributions. So I'm going to press F5 to get into there. Now the first distribution on the left here is my normal distribution, so I'm going to press F1. And I want the NCD one, the cumulative one, and I'm going to press F2. So that takes me to the screen. So now I need to enter my upper and lower values. So the lower value, I want the probability from 33 up to 35, and it has a standard deviation of 4 and a mean of 33. And now I'm going to press that execute button again, and that will give me my probability there of 0.19146,246. Now let's have a look at how we do this using the tables. So what we've got, I'm just going to quickly redraw that diagram, is we want to compare our diagram with a mean of 33 and a standard deviation of 5. Oh no, not 5, 4. And the value there of 35, and we wanted that area between. So I'm first going to compare the area that I've got shaded in here with the diagram, and I can see that those two shaded areas both match up. They're both talking about from the mean above, so that's a good thing. If they didn't match up, I'd need to do some manipulating first. So with that, what I need to do now is find the value of Z. So I've got the Z distribution, which is what we're looking at here, and that has a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. And I need to find the Z value here so that this area here is the same size as my X distribution. So there's my Z distribution, and this is my X distribution. And I need to convert from the X to the Z distribution. And I do that by using the formula Z equals X minus the mean, that's a terrible mean over the standard deviation. And in fact you can see there's the formula there, okay, on the top of our table. So that's my first step. So my X value that I've got is this value of 35. So 35, take away the mean, well that's 33, divided by the standard deviation, that's 4. 35, take away 33 is 2. 2 divided by 4 as a decimal is 0.5. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to look up this value on the table. Okay, So I'm going to go down to Z, so the Z values, these are the numbers that are on the outside here. Okay, so those are the Z values, and then inside these values inside here, these are our probabilities. Okay, so I want to find a Z value of 0.5, so I'm coming down the side here, okay, and there is 0.5 right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look along that row. Now, the second decimal place, 0.5, the next decimal would be a 0. So that means these numbers here are my second decimal place. So I'm going to go to the value of 0, the beginning there, and match that up with the 0.5. And that gives me that value there. So that is the probability. So that's this probability is 0.1915, which is exactly the same as what we found on our graphics calculator, and that is our answer to the question. Thanks very much for watching. Feel free to look and visit my website, see other resources and other videos.